Well, I thank you, Mr. Ambassador, for this quick interview. Now, we want to talk about, of course, the announcement, the amazing announcement that we've heard. Yes, about the visas. Now, how does this reflect the relationship, the bilateral relationship between the two countries?
Well, I think it's a very positive step. The UK and Saudi Arabia have a long historic relationship, but I think in the last few years, both governments have tried to strengthen it. I know, as Ambassador, I had 8 cabinet ministers from the UK visit Saudi Arabia in the last year. Of course, the Prime Minister Boris Johnson came during March. We have a very ambitious agenda, to sort of diversify the relationship. There's a big process of economic and change in Vision 2030 going on in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia wants to attract lots of tourists, wants to attract more businesses. We want to attract more Saudi tourists. We want to increase investment both ways. I was very pleased when I first arrived here to learn that the Saudis had introduced a sort of electronic visa waiver system for tourists coming to Saudi Arabia, and so we had wanted to try and take some steps to do that. So I think the decision today reflects the desire of our government. It also applies to Bahrain to make it easier for our Saudi friends to visit UK, whether it be for tourism or for business or short-term study.
Short-term study meaning 3 to 6 months, perhaps.
Yeah, well, I think so. The system allows you can now apply for a visa, an electronic visa waiver, we call it. You apply online. It's a quick, easy process. You get an answer quite quickly, and it's not expensive. And that allows for one visit for up to 6 months. So if you were going to study for 5 months, that would suffice. We still advise that for people who need to visit more regularly, for businessmen who want to go to London and then go to Berlin and come back to London, or for students who are doing a degree or a postgraduate degree, that they should get a visa. But if you wanted to go next week to visit London for tourism and you want to go and watch Newcastle United, you from the 1st of June you'll be able to apply online, and I think that's really great news. And
how does it affect visa applications going on now?
Well, all the details are on the website. I don't want to give you false information, but my understanding is if you've applied for a visa already, then there are various, you have the option of withdrawing that visa, but you want to just read the small print, because I don't want to give...
Absolutely, we'll do that.
Some people will be eligible for refund, some people it will be easier for their application to go through the system.
Okay, what about the timing, if I may ask? And
1st of June it comes in.
No, actually it's about the economic situation of the whole world. I mean, given COVID and now we're trying to recover. Does this have any effect or any reason that it has been chosen to be happening now to recover after?
I don't think it's related to any particular thing. I think in the case of the UK and Saudi Arabia, we want to,
just strengthen the relationship,
increase the economic relationship. The Prime Minister met with His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, and at the end of the evening, they turned to me and all the officials and said, "You're right. We want to be ambitious in the relationship. There's always been lots of UK companies worked here. There's always been very important Saudi investments in the UK. We've had really important Saudi investments in the UK in the last 3 months. The Sabic in Teesside, the El-Fanar Group in Teesside. And if we want to do all the things we want to do, and we want to do cultural cooperation and educational cooperation,
and that would definitely make it easier.
People need to be able to travel freely.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time, Mr. Ambassador.